Let's get it. Number 2, Avery Patterson. Number 34, Stephen Higgins. Number 6, Number 0, Ricky Clemens. And number 15, Austin Robinson. That is your college board. And now dressed up as the home team, we have the Rowan Capitals. Starting number 5, Marcus Harrison. Number 30, Rowan Johnson. He's the referee of the Number 3, Tyrone Jones. Number 11, Michael Mitchell. And number 8,
And good afternoon and welcome to the East Coast Basketball League State Playoffs, game number 2. If you were tuned in to our past video, Winston-Salem had to forfeit for not having enough players to play. So that means Fayetteville will be moving on to play Hickory and the Hoyas. Again, my name is Trace Nine. On behalf of Next Door Radio, we appreciate you for tuning in to our broadcast this evening as Rowan County Bulls take on the North Carolina Capitals. You just heard the national anthem, but you also just heard the starting lineup. And we'll go with Rowan County and the Bulls, the visiting team here this evening. Number 0, Ricky Clemens. Number 2, Avery Patterson. Number 6, Donald Rutherford. Number 15, Austin Robinson. And number 34, Stephen Higgins. And for the North Carolina Capitals, Dyron Jones, number 3. Number 5, Marcus Harrison. Number 8, Tyquan Reed. Number 11, Michael Mitchell. And number 30, Omar Jabby. Again, it's game 2 for the first round of the East Coast Basketball League playoffs. The Capitals finished with a record of 6-8 overall, and the Rowan County Bulls matched that with a 6-8. Third seed in both of the Northeast Division and Northwest Division, respectively. Teams are on the court. What we like to say, we're ready to rock and roll. 12 minutes on the clock, 0-0. Mitchell and number 6, Donald Rutherford, will be the jumpee here this evening. These two teams have faced off twice here this season, both won by the Capitals. First one 157-124 and 146-118, and we were ready to go. The Bulls will kick off this first round of the state playoffs here for the East Coast Basketball League. Marcus Harrison with his quick feet steal the basketball away for just a moment, but now the Bulls will take control. Number 34, Stephen Higgins puts it up for the 3. It's going to be off the backboard. Marcus Harrison with the defensive rebound. He bounce pass over to Jabby. He's picked up at the top of the key. Now over to Jones. Back over to Harrison on the right-hand side, playing right to left on your TV screen. Number 8, Reed puts it up for 3, no good. And number 15, Robertson has the defensive rebound. He brings it up straight to the court. Number 6, Rutherford puts it up for the 3, and it is good for the first basket here today. 11-13 remaining in the first. A 3-0 is your score. And just like that, Dyrod Jones makes it a 3-2 game. Clemens for the Bulls will bring it up the right-hand side, picked up by Marcus Harrison. Top of the key now over to number 6 Rutherford. Back over to Clemens. Back over the top of the key now. Back to Clemens. Wants a 3. Sides against it. Gives it a little swing pass back off the three-point line. It's going to be no good. And a defensive rebound, and he steps out of bounds. It looked like he was pushed from behind. And number 8, Reed, didn't quite like that. Kind of laughing it off a little bit, should you say. Nonetheless, it will be the Bulls basketball. Number 2 will be the rebounder, Avery Patterson, or the inbounder. Gives it outside to Ricky Clemens, number 0 at the top of the key. Back over to Patterson. It's picked up by Mitchell, the big man, loses the basketball for just a second and is tipped out of bounds. It will be the Capitals of North Carolina basketball. Again, 10:32 remaining here in the first quarter. The Capitals are down by 1 for the away team this evening, Rowan County Bulls. Winner of this matchup will be taking on the Petersburg Cavaliers, who finished with a record of 13-1, the number 1 overall seed. It's going to be blocked out of bounds as Jones tries to bring it inside. And it'll be blocked out of bounds by number 2 in Avery Patterson. So the Capitals will have the basketball here to the left-hand side. Inbound pass goes to number 8 in Taekwon Reed. Free throw line puts it up for 2 and in and out. And good block out there by number 15 of the Bulls and Austin Robertson. He's double teamed. Marcus Harris gets the fingertips on it, but outside, Patterson is going to be taken away by Reed. Match up there, puts it up for the layup, and it's good. That's 4 points for Reed. Now it's 4-3 in favor of the home team and the Capitals. Ricky Clemens will have the basketball at the left-hand side for the Bulls. He's picked up by Marcus Harrison, gives it over to number 15. Enna Robertson brings it inside to Higgins. And it's continued to fight for the basketball. It's going to be a Capitals basketball here. Puts it up for the layup, and it's good. That's coast to coast for Marcus Harrison for his first time here this evening. The Bulls get to have their side of the court very quickly. Over to Clemens, going to be picked up by Jones, 9:20 remaining, 6-3 is your score. Clemens has the top of the key, long pass over to number 15 and Robinson for the 3, and it is good. 9:10 remaining, 6-6 is your score. 2 3-pointers by the Bulls here so far early in this ball game. Mitchell has at the top of the key. He gives it to Marcus Harris for the long 3, and it's going to be no good. Offensive rebound for Jones, puts it up, and he banks it in. 6 points for Dyron Jones, number 3 for the Capitals. Clemens has it. Bounce pass over to number 6, Rutherford, and he's going to travel, and it will be the Capitals basketball for a turnover. 8-6 is your score, 8:40 remaining here in the first quarter. You're tuned in to the YouTube channel here on Next Door Radio, live inside Petersburg High School here in Petersburg, Virginia, as the Capitals and the Bulls are faced off right now. Jabby. Haven't heard much of his name so far. Jones has at the top of the key, picked up by Higgins. He tried to take it by himself, lays it up, no good. Number 6 and Rutherford has it. He gets outside of Stephen Higgins, picked up by Jones. Puts it up for the floater 2 by number 15 in Robertson, and that is good. That's 5 points for him. 8:09 remaining here in the first quarter. Good game so far. 8-8 is your score. Reed brings it up. Back outside to Marcus Harrison. He goes to the left-hand side, fakes right, goes up for the 3. No good. He's pushed. And Higgins is going to be called for the foul against number 30 in Omar Jabby. Kind of boxing out just a little bit too heavy there, and it will be the Capitals basketball. 7:55 remaining in the first. 8-8 is your score. Reed has it. Taekwon Reed, spin move, puts it up for the 2, and it is good. Reed's on the board for the first time here today. That's 2 points for him. Sharing the basketball here for the Capitals so far. 7:39, 10-8 is your score. Clemens has it, gets it over inside, back outside to number 15 and Robinson for the 3, and it's good. 8 points for Austin Robinson, 2 3-pointers here early in this first quarter. And with that 3-pointer, the Bulls have a 1-point lead. Jabby wants to long 3 of himself. Oh my goodness. He about touched the Petersburg High School logo, half-court line, but he went up for the 3, and it's good. Makes it a 13-11 game. That's the longest 3 I've seen a Jabby take all year. Missed opportunity there by the Bulls. Reed puts it up, and it's going to be out of the hands of Omar Jabby, and wasn't quite ready for that kind of last-minute pass by Reed, but the Bulls have it. That's going to be Clemens. He's followed closely by Reed. Inside, number 6 puts it up for the layup, and it's good. That's O'Donnell Rutherford. That's 5 points for him. 6:43 remaining, 13-13 is your score. And it's going to be a missed opportunity there for the Capitals. Here come the Bulls. That's Clement on the right-hand side, picked up by Jones. Behind the back pass, puts it up for the three, and it's going to be no good. Patterson has the offensive rebound and puts it up, and that is number 6 in Rutherford. 7 points so far. And the Capitals answer right back with Marcus Harrison for 2 points of his own. That's 4 points for Marcus Harrison here. 15-15 all. And we're waiting for the shot clock. Has to reset over there. And we're going to take a timeout. 5:51 remaining here in the first quarter. 15 all here for the playoffs, the first round of the East Coast Basketball League, as the Rowan County Bulls and the North Carolina Capitals are tied up at 15. You're tuned in to playoff basketball. And welcome back to live coverage here on Next Door Radio's YouTube channel. 5:51, 15 all, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds for number 3, Dyron Jones, and it will be the Bulls, remains the Bulls basketball. The Bulls will have it. Number 15 brings it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. It will be the Bulls basketball. So 5:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Still a 15-all game. Right now it is controlled by the Bulls. Get it inside to number 6 in Rutherford. Behind, kind of last minute to Daquan Deese. And it will be 2 for him. Makes it a 17-15 game with 5:26 remaining. And again, we are having to fix and correct the shot clock. 17-15 all. Marcus Harrison wants the 3. He sized against it. Get it over to Jones. Dyron Jones of the Capitals. He's at the top of the key. He's going to be picked up by number 10 in Kaysen. 5:13, the clock continues to roll. Omar Jabby fakes it right, goes left. Long 3, and it's good. 6 points, Omar Jabby. He is feeling it. Number 0 in Clemens brings it up. The Capitals have a 1-point lead with only less than 5 minutes here in the first. And Clemens wants his own 3. And they're going to fight for it. Somehow he did not go out of bounds, and they're going to have a jump ball. So it will be a jump ball for the Capitals and the Bulls here. It's going to be Omar Jabby and number 6. Correction, number 10 in Anquas Kaysen. Ball is up, and Marcus Harrison will be the tippy, should you say. The Capitals bring it up the left-hand side, so it goes up against 2 defenders. Going to be no good, and it will be the Bulls basketball here. And the Capitals steal the basketball away. Brings it to the right-hand side. Long pass over to Clemens. Wants to 3. He takes it, puts it up, and it is good. So, 2018 is your score. The Capitals have it at the top of the key. That is Dyron Jones. He wants a long 2, and it's good. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It will be the Bulls basketball, last touched by the Capitals. Puts it up. The Bulls have it on the inside now. Tip from behind, and Jones will have the basketball. Omar Jabby, bounce pass over to Reed. Back behind the back, and it's good. 4 points. Tyquan Reed makes it a 23-20 game. Avery Patterson's double team right in front of me. Gives it inside, puts it up for 2, and it's good. That is number 3 in Deese. That's 4 points for him. So the Capitals have it, brings it up. That is Reed on the correction. That is Jones, Dyron Jones. Looks at 3. Number 24 is in the ball game. That's Denzel Jacobson. Goes up for 2, and it's going to be no good. Gets his own miss. Fakes it. Now back outside to Tyquan Reed. Fakes left, goes right. It's going to be picked up by Avery Patterson. And they're fighting for the basketball, but it's going to be taken away by the Bulls. That's going to be number 10 in Kaysen. Gives it over to number 3. He loses the basketball for just a second. And they're going to fight for it. They're letting them play. I love it. This is playoff basketball. The referees are letting them play. Jones gets past. Oh, my goodness. How in the world did he get free there? So it makes it a 25-22 game. Dyron Jones is filling the stat sheet with his 2. And we got a jump ball. Omar Jabby gets his hands in before going up for the layup. And it's going to be on the ground for just a moment. So right now they're going to have a jump ball here momentarily. So 2:11 remaining in this first quarter. And we're going to take a timeout. Again, you're tuned in to playoff basketball here at the East Coast Basketball League on Next Door Radio. Proud to be having the action here this evening. 25-22, 2:11 remaining in the first. You're tuned in to East Coast Basketball League coverage here at And welcome back. Here, a part of the East Coast Basketball League coverage. And the Bulls will have it. 2:03 remaining here in the first. 25-22. The Capitals have it. Or correction, the Bulls have it. And it's going to be tipped out of tipped away, and the Capitals will have the basketball, but is little array. Draquan Davis was a little erratic and didn't quite get his footsteps available there. So the Capitals, Denzel will have it here. Denzel Jacobson gets it outside of Marcus Harris for the three. In and out. Mitchell is there for the offensive rebound. They're going to fight for it. And it's going to be another timeout for the Bulls of Rowan County. So 139, 25, 22 is your score. We're going to take one more break. You're tuned in to coverage. And welcome back to coverage here on Next Door Radio. 133, 25-22 is your score. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It will remain the Bulls basketball. So 127 remaining here in the first. And the Bulls will have it. 124, 25-22. They get it inside, puts it up for the two against Michael Mitchell. No good. And he gets his own miss. Lowers his shoulders, puts it up, and that one is good. That is number 6, Rutherford. Puts it up for three, and Jones going to be no good, but Jones with a heads-up play after the miss pass. And it's going to be the Capitals basketball, and one. So 27-24. Reed will go to the free throw line for the opportunity for a three-point play. Puts it up. The Bulls have it. Long pass over to number 11 and Rod Stewart. Gives it to the inside over to Patterson. Puts it up and he lays it in. He said, anything you can do, I can do better. So as they're cleaning off the floor here, a little sweat. 35.9 seconds remaining in this first quarter. So Avery Patterson will go to the free throw line for the three-point opportunity, and it is good. 27-27, 23 seconds remaining, puts it up for the three, gonna be no good. They're fighting for it. Clock continues to run. Patterson goes up against two defenders, puts it up, and it's good. That's 6 points for Avery Patterson. 29-27. Patterson steals the basketball away. Gets it outside now. Reed, correction, that is Jones. Now over to Reed, puts it up for the layup, and it's good. And that is the end of the first quarter, as Tyquan Reed beats the buzzer. And it should be tied. So right now, it is saying 29-27. Again, you're tuned in to East Coast Basketball League coverage here on. No, just correction. There's a foul on the play. We're going to stay right there. It'll be Avery Patterson will shoot two. Correction. The technical foul. So Avery Patterson got one shot, which means now it's 30-27. The end of the first quarter. Let's take a break. We'll come back for second quarter action. You're tuned in to playoff basketball. And welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio. Puts it up for the two. It's going to be no good, and the Bulls will have it. It's going to be taken away by the Capitals here. Puts it up for almost thrown away, but Jabby fights for it, and it gets the basketball. And the Bulls will take it away here. So the Bulls have it. That's Higgins. Gives it over to Patterson. He's going to be taken away from behind by Marcus Harrison. He saves it. Harrison has it. He's going to be fouled, and it will be the Capitals basketball. So the Capitals will have it. Jabby, Reed, Harrison, Mitchell on the floor for the Capitals here. So Mitchell has it, puts it up for two, and it's good. Mitchell uses his strength for his first basket here today. Makes it 30-29. So he'll get an opportunity for 3 here. He puts the first one up, and it's good. Makes it a 30-all game. A 10:55 remaining, 30-all game. And Higgins for the Bulls will have it. He gives it over to number 6 and Donald Rutherford. Puts it up for the 2, no good. And Jones bounce pass over to Jabby. Puts it up for 2, and it's good. 8 points for Omar Jabby, number 30 for the Capitals. Number 15, Austin Robertson, gives it over to A.B. Patterson. Brings it up against Mitchell, puts it up for 2, no good, and they're going to fight for it. And Jones gets it to Jabby, puts it up for 2 there, and it's good. (10:15) here in the second quarter, 34-30 for the Capitals as they lead the Bulls of Rowan County. You're tuned in to live coverage of the playoffs here on (10:13) remaining here in the second quarter. 34-30 is your score. The Capitals had the lead. Avery Patterson's down low, missed the layup, kind of partially tipped from Reed, but the Bulls will have it and maintain it. And looks like we have a foul on number 8. 34-30, 10:02 remaining here in the second quarter. Avery Patterson will get 2 shots here. Puts the first one up, and it's good. So 33-34 is your score. 9:46 remaining. Jabby brings it up, and somehow he finds a lane, and it's good. 36-33 is your new score. Avery Patterson's by himself, takes his time. No good on the 3, kind of an air ball. Partially tipped. Omar Jabby now puts it up, throws it up, and it's going to be no good. Rutherford has it. He gives it over to Higgins. He has a lane. He lays it in. Stephen Higgins is on the board for the first time here this evening. Jabby Jones throws it up off the backboard, and it's going to be no good. 9:09, 36-35 is your score. Right now, the home team of the Capitals have a 1-point lead. Long pass. Nobody was looking. Number 6. Rutherford is down low, and he misses it. Denzel Jacobson has it now. He brings it up the right-hand side. Long pass tipped out of bounds against number 6, Donald Rutherford, and it will remain the Capitals basketball. puts it up for the first one, and it is good. Capitals have it. Puts it up for the 2, and that one's good. (39-35). Another miss layup by Avery Patterson. And Young lays it in. Largest lead for the Capitals here this evening. That is Tyree Young. So the Bulls will have it. Brings it up, and once again, Avery Patterson misses it again. 41-35, 8:09 here in the first half. Puts it up for the 2, no good. And the Bulls have it. Patterson gives it over to Clemens. They back over to Avery Patterson. Puts it up for the 2, and that one is good. He lays that one in. So the Capitals will have it now. 41-37, 7:42. Denzel brings it up, and spin move, continues to fight, and he misses the layup. He wants the long pass, he gets it to him. Clemens is there, puts it up, he misses the layup, and Young, Tyree Young gets the rebound. Outside to Marcus Harrison for the floater 3, puts it up, no good. And Denzel missed the layup, but gets his own miss. Back outside for the 3 in Reed, and it is good. That's a 3-pointer. 44-37 should be the score. Avery Patterson wants the 3, and it is good. 44-40 should be the score, and he's going to travel. Somebody. And looks, the Bulls will have it. So it's 44-40, 6:41 remaining. And looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. 6:41, 44-40. The Capitals have a 4-point lead here in the second quarter. You're tuned in to playoff basketball here at East Coast Basketball. And welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio. A long 3 by Clemens, and it is good. Clemens on the board for the first time. Reed Correction, Jones gets a free lane and he lays it in. $16 points for Dyron Jones. Long pass on Avery Patterson for the three, and it's good, and he's fouled. 4-point opportunity. Foul by Tyree Young. That's his first. So 46-43, the Bulls have taken the lead. And Patterson wants to extend it. He does. $47-43 is your score. 6:01 remaining in this first half. Denzel puts it up for the two. No good. Number 6 with a defensive rebound. That's Donald Rutherford. Goes to the right-hand side. That's going to be Clemens, picked up by Denzel Jacobson. Long pass over to Higgins. He wants the three. Too hard. Controlled by Tyquan Reed. Gives it over to Marcus Harrison, who's driving. Puts it up, and he's fouled. Marcus Harrison puts it up, and that one is good. Looking for him to get back on track here. Puts it up, and it's good. Six points, Marcus Harrison. Number 3, Deese. Brings it up to the right-hand side. He gives it over to number 6, and Rutherford puts it up, and he lays it in. 5:23, 49-45. And Avery Patterson tips it from behind, and it will be the Bulls basketball. Rutherford wants the three. No good. Controlled by the Bulls. Avery Patterson wants the three, and it's good. Hot potato, hot potato. And the Bulls have a 52-45 lead, the largest lead that we have seen here today on both sides of the ball. 4:56 remaining. Jones loses the basketball, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds against Rowan County, and it will be the Capitals basketball here. Puts it up, and the shot clock has run out for the Capitals. It will be Rowan County and the Bulls basketball here. Puts it up, and it is good. 4:31, 54-45 is your score. Puts it up for the three. It's going to be no good. The Bulls have it. They have the numbers. Puts it up for two, and it's good. Puts it up for two of his own. Mitchell's there for the offensive rebound. Spin move, puts it up, no good, and they fight for it, and Higgins comes down with it. And the Bulls lose the basketball here, and it will be the Capitals now. 3:38, Jabby is not happy. So the Capitals will have it here. 3:35, 56-45 is your score. Brings it up, lose the basketball, but just a second. Harrison has it now. Gives it over to Jacobson. Now over to Jones for the three. First, that's Taekwon Reed, and he is fouled. So it looks like Taekwon Reed will go to the free throw line here. He puts it up, and it's good. He puts the second one up, and that one is good. He'll get one more. 56-47 right now. The Bulls have taken a commanding lead so far. Puts the third one up, and that one's good. That's 12 points for Taekwon Reed here in the first half. Number 3, Deese has it. Brings it up the left-hand side. 3:17 remaining in this first half. Spin move, gets it outside, puts it up, and it's good. That is number 6, Rutherford. 13 for Donna Rutherford here this evening. 56-48, correction, 58-48, 10 points. And Reed is trying to change that. .250 remaining. 58-50 is your score. Rutherford has it, gets it outside to Patterson. And Jones is going to tip the basketball away. He has the numbers. The entire team of the Capitals are over there by themselves. 58-52 is your score. Spin move, puts it up, and it's good. Nope, it's going to be a foul. Puts it up, and going to be no good. Puts the second one up, and that one is good. So 59-52 is your score. 2:15 remaining. Denzel Jacobson has it behind the three-point mark. He takes it, and it's going to be no good. Clemens has it for the defensive rebound. Long pass, Patterson and Jones fight for it. He gets hit in the head. Marcus Harrison wants the three, and it's good. Nine points for Marcus Harrison here. And Dion Jones gets hit in the face and kind of slowed down a little bit. So the Bulls will have it top of the key. They're going to get over to Clemens on the left-hand side now. Picked up by Jones. Back over to number 3 in Deese. And Rutherford is playing phenomenal basketball. 60-55, 5-point lead. Correction, 127 now. But Jones brings it up by himself, lays it in. And Abram Patterson is there. and he picks up the pieces, and it's good. 63-57 is your score, 1:14 remaining. Marcus Harrison puts it up for the three. It's going to be no good. They're going to fight for it. It will be Reed for the three, and it's going to miss that as well, and the Bulls will have it. Denzel takes the basketball away. Goes up against two defenders, puts it up, and he lays it in. Denzel Jacobson makes it for his first 2 points of the afternoon. 63-57 is your score. He puts it up, and it is good. So 3 points for Jacobson makes it a 3-point contest with only 51 seconds remaining in the half. Rutherford lose the basketball. Denzel gives it over to Jones, over to Jabby, puts it up, and it's good. Good ball movement by the Capitals there to make it a 1-point game, 1-point deficit. Avery Patterson's by himself for a moment, puts it up for the floater two, and it's good. 65-62, 3-point game in favor of the Bulls. 23 seconds remaining here in the first half, and Jones wants the final play. They have some time left on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock, 10 on the scoreboard. Gets past the defender, lays it up, and it's good. One second remaining. He does not get it off, and they're going to give it to him, and they are going to give it to him. Rutherford at the buzzer puts it in for a three. They go up by 4 in Rowan County, and the Bulls 68-64 for the Capitals. We'll get you ready for halftime coverage here on Next Door Radio's